The first time that I watched you wake up, I noticed you weren't wearing makeup, and I got to admit, I knew I was going to get a poem out of this. But it wasn't the one that I thought. There were no embellishments, no concealed blemishes. You simply looked the same as you did the night before. And I realized then how often I fall for illusions. I assume this is because girls are taught subtlety and boys are taught entitlement. The first time you said you wanted me, I told you it's been 32 hangovers and an unopened box of condoms since my last blood test. It's like this. All of my love poems sound like feathers, plummeting through the air, bursting into flames from non-existent friction. If you give me an inch, I'll take a tape measure and a sledgehammer. I want to tell you that the realization came screaming to me in an ambulance that your entire emergency room looked wooden and I knocked every splinter into dust, but that's not chronologically accurate. I knew exactly what this was the first time I fell limp in the middle of you because I've always found my body easier to surrender than share. I love you for not saying, I know lots of guys. Lots of guys think Barack Obama's a terrorist. Lots of guys claim to consider their partners equal and still say cocksucker like it's something to be ashamed of. And they're not necessarily liars, but we're bred to want things. We learn courtship from cologne commercials, anatomy from pornography. I love you for bearing with me, for bearing down, pressing knees and chests into the mattress as you slide inside me before I've worked up the nerve to ask. Worried? You'll want me to explain it. You have never demanded anything. I'm not bothering with promises, but I have seen the way your eyes rolled back in your skull when I hit bottom, and if you have to bleed for that, so will I. Kneel before you on the shards of every sin I've ever committed to memory, because I believe that weakness will be shame leaving the body. Baby, I am not singing the praises of some made-up face hovering in the space above this crowd. I am pitch-shifting the dissonance of alarm clocks and your breath on the back of my neck, because I need that to be louder. I refuse to metaphor you as the moon or the ocean. You are small and practical. You're a sailboat. Dead reckoning is a nautical method for determining distance traveled based on velocity and the position of the stars. So I will watch the sky with you, but we are not wishing on comets, blowing out candles, or kissing at midnight. This is not luck. This is not a test. Sexuality has become a black and white cartoon in a box on someone's fucking Facebook profile. This is a goddamn emergency. It's not a love song, but a ballad for a battle flag. It's not perfect. It's a slow answer to a massive question. Doing more than just waiting for my turn to speak.